guys, we're back on the Duel video, and today we got Dark Magicians versus Demise Lair Darkness. Last time on the channel you saw Corey playing Demise, but this time we're gonna have New playing the deck, but he has his own little spin on it. He has Lair Darkness with it, and he's taking on Danny, who is on the left here. He's playing Dark Magician, and he's pretty much new to the game, so his is pretty much his first deck, I believe, his only deck, I think, too, as well. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he fares against one of our more experienced players on the channel. So, yeah, so as you can see, he starts off with the Dark Magical Circle and the Magician's Rod. Pretty standard plays for Dark Magician deck. They are mostly playing on your opponent's turn for the most part. So first turn is usually just Rod and Circle and go, I think, for the most part. And New starts off with Senju, and Danny plays Navigation here, and he's gonna be getting out 2 Dark Magicians, and Circle's gonna be able to banish a monster. In my opinion, I think he should have waited a little bit here, because Senju's getting the effect anyway, so I think he should have waited a bit for if New brings out a ritual, because then he would have gotten more value off the banish here. But that's just my opinion, I guess. So yeah, he's gonna get 2 Dark Magicians though, nonetheless, and he's gonna banish this Senju here. Senju is gonna get his effect though, as I said, since the effect isn't negated, obviously. He's gonna be able to get a ritual monster, and New grabs Demise Supreme King of Armageddon, the new retrain of Demise. So yeah, we'll see what New does here. He probably has options. He's probably gonna get a ritual down this turn if he. And delayed Ghost Ogre here as well on to get rid of the circle. So a bit delayed, but it still goes through. And I do see a Devil Ritual in his hand, as he does play Preparation of Rites, which is gonna give him more advantage. So he's gonna get the Cycle of the World, no, End of the World, my bad, and he's gonna get the OG Demise to his hand as well. This deck has some pretty good search power for Demise. I'm talking about just it has just a lot of good search ability for everything, just to get all this stuff to his hand and everything. But yeah, we're gonna continue on here. See if he plays a Devil Ritual in his hand. He probably is. And yep, comes down by revealing a Candle on hand. The Talismander is going to be able to special summon Candle from deck as well, and they're both going to be able to search their respective ritual pieces. So one's going to search the monster, and one's going to search the spell. Which, yeah, New's in the pretty good position. He's getting all the advantage that he needs to pretty much probably game Danny, if he can. I mean, he could. I don't know if he'll be able to do it this turn, but maybe turns down the road. So we'll see what New does here. He has the levels to get into a Demise, and he has a bunch of ritual spells in his hand. So yeah, he has options, so that's good. It's gonna be interesting to see what that set card is for Danny. It's good. Yeah, wondering what that is, but we'll figure that out later. He's just checking his hand, wondering what to do. He's probably just thinking what the best play here is. And he does decide it. He's going to decide on Cycle of the World to bring out the Supreme King of Armageddon, which does burn damage after he nukes the field, which he is going to nuke the field and going to pay 2,000. And Danny's going to take 800 points of damage since he has 4 cards being destroyed on his side of the field. So yeah, New's just explained to him his board's being wiped, even back row, and he's going to get smacked with 3,000 points of damage here potentially, if that's the end of it. And nope. So Lair Darkness comes down, which is going to allow New to tribute dark monsters now with the Lair Darkness engine he has in this deck. So yeah, we'll see if that comes up in this duel. He probably will, but we'll see. And End of the World, tributing Darkest Diablos for Ruin. And Darkest Diablos is going to come back given the fact that it got tributed. Dark Monster was tributed. So there's that. And yeah, this is just game. Just OTK right here, pretty much. Yep, battle phase game, pretty much. So quick work for New, just turn 1 OTK for him, which is pretty much what Demise wants to do. It is an OTK deck, but yeah, just as you can see, some interesting like synergy with Lair Darkness engine with like Darkest Diablo. So like you can just tribute something and then it comes out, you get a free instant 3k beater, which is really nice. And yeah, pretty cool. And so gone to game 2 here. Danny is going first, as yeah, I guess that's fine. Darkest Magician has to pretty much go first. It is a going first priority deck. And he does standard stuff again with Magician's Rod and Circle. He does grab Navigation, which is fine. Gets him into more Dark Magician plays. I don't know if he has a Dark Magician in hand though, but oh, now he's gonna get a Dark Magician in hand. Illusion Magic comes down, tributing the Magician's Rod. This is gonna allow him to bring 2 Dark Magicians to his hand. So pretty good card advantage, or not card advantage, but like a pretty good like how you say, like searching through your deck and getting your resources. There you go. So yeah, which is gonna make navigation live for the most part, which is good. New will be interesting to see if New can OTK him again though. So because he does have the plays to do it, he just gives his hand like support. Is his hand gonna support? Because again, Demise is a high level deck, so you could brick if you're not careful. So it looks like set 2 pass, and it's New's turn. We'll see what he does here. I do see a Demise, but oh, he's gonna discard the Arima to search out Lair Darkness. Lair Arima is pretty much like, if you know old dinosaurs like Destroyersaurus, discard it to add Lost World. That's pretty much Arima for Lair Darkness. It just discards it, and you can add Lair Darkness. That's its first effect anyway. And yep, so Lair Darkness does come down, and here comes Lilith. Lilith is a pretty interesting monster, because he can like search 3 normal traps, and your opponent picks one at random, and he has to set one. And looks like he's gonna use the navigation here. So yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get much value out of that, because again, like Lilith is gonna be able to tribute herself or a Dark Magician. Danny did not read Lair Darkness, so I don't even think he knows that Lilith can do that. So yeah, that's the stingy thing about Lair Darkness. It can tribute like your opponent's monsters if they're dark, and Lair Darkness turns them all dark. So yeah, he's pretty much got tribute plays going on. And yep, so as Danny's trying to banish the Lilith, Lilith is gonna tribute one of his Dark Magicians, and now Danny starts to read. It's just, yeah, if you're new to the game like Danny is, you want to read your opponent's cards before you act. Like pretty much, not after. If you read after the fact, it's kind of like redundant in a way, because it's like now you just like the play that like it's pretty much like a misplay in a way, or not a misplay, but like just like I don't know how to really say it. I'm sorry, but yeah, like if you're new to the game, always read your opponent's cards before you start making plays, not after the fact. That's just too late at that point. And yep, so oh, Danny is mistaking the effect here. It's picked at random. Like new. It's like you don't get to choose. Like you have to. They have to be face down at random. So Danny now knows that. He's gonna randomize it up, and yeah, we'll see what happens here. There was a bottomless, a torrential, and impermanence that was there. So we'll see what got set. Don't know at the very moment, but should be interesting to see what was set. If it was an impermanence, then New's pretty good. I mean, torrential's also really good against Dark Magicians sometimes, I guess. Bottomless is another probably good one. So I mean, all 3 could hurt very badly. And Lilith is banished, and is that it for New's turn? It is. So New's not off to a big explosive start as last game. So Danny should be able to take advantage here, hopefully, to at least get ahead in the game here. And yep, Lair Darkness does summon a token at the end phase. So yep, 1 token is down on the new side of the field. So we'll see what Danny does here. He does have a Magician's Rod in his hand to get more searches, and he is going to normal the rod to get our search, potentially, and yep, it's going to go through. So he grabs here. You could grab Eternal Soul or another navigation if you really wanted to, but I think Eternal Soul is a better option, I feel anyway. And yep, he does grab the Eternal Soul, so pretty standard play here. Soul is going to allow him to pretty much bring back another Dark Magician from his graveyard, I believe. And the drawback with Eternal Soul, though, if it gets popped, your whole board goes away, so that's the risk of running the card. But most of the time it doesn't really happen, but you never know. So yeah, we're going to see what Danny does here now. Looking like they're trying to align the board here. Yeah, New's trying to know where the which zones these cards are in on Danny's side of the field. And set card probably was the Eternal Soul, and it's going to pass turn. Not even going to attack. Interesting. But yeah, I see a dark candle in New's hand, so that's see if he can go into more Devil Ritual plays, but I don't think he can. Oh my god, he passes. Okay, that's not a good sign for New. It must be a brick. His hand must be bricked if it's that bad that he had to pass. So yeah, now the door is wide open for Danny to probably steal this game, potentially. I mean, if he has the resources to do it and like game it this turn, that'd be really, really good. So he does bring Eternal Soul down to special the Dark Magician from grave, and there is a Torrential Tribute in New's hand. Is he gonna play it? I mean, I think that this one you want to play it. And no, it looks like he's gonna ask something here to Corey. Corey's our judge here, so he's sitting right next to him. So looking like New's trying to think of if torrentialing would work. I mean, or like a certain card here would work against certain cards, but I don't see why not. He wouldn't be able to use torrential in this situation, but we'll figure that out shortly if he does use it. Now, what is Danny gonna banish? He's probably gonna banish one in the back row here, and look like he's gonna banish that one. Oh wow, another torrential tribute. So there's two torrential tributes set, and I guess that was the card that picked off of Lilith, which was pretty funny. So yep, Star Magician does come down, which is gonna be able to get him two Dark Magicians. So he has 5,000 damage after he kills that token. So yeah, Danny's looking really good. And yep, he's gonna attack the token, and then he's gonna hit for 5,000 to New's face. So New's not in a great spot. Hopefully his hand gets unbricked here. We'll see. Does he unbreak his hand here? Did he draw a card he needed? Looks like we'll find out shortly as he reads Eternal Soul. Just wondering what it does here. And yep, we'll figure it out. He's just probably wondering here. He's probably like, is there a way for him to get over this board? That's pretty much what he's probably thinking. Like, can he break this board here? I mean, it's not the easiest board to break. I mean, it's just two vanillas and a Magician's Rod. I mean, not that difficult, but if his hand's bricked, it might be more difficult than people might think. And he does summon out Lilith. Lilith is probably gonna... I don't know what Lilith's gonna do for him here, to be honest. There's nothing really he can do. Oh my... he passes again! So, yeah, I don't think New's coming back from this. If there's another Dark Magician that comes down, then it's probably just game at this point, because... yeah, I don't see New coming back if another Dark Magician comes down. I mean, this board is... I mean, this game state for him is not the greatest to begin with, so... yeah, well... Eternal Soul for another Dark Magician, so now... yeah, this is pretty much game. And New realizes this, he's just gonna scoop. Yep, so New's gonna scoop, go into game 3. And yeah, so you can see the downside to that to the Demise deck. It can brick. I mean, any deck can brick, but yeah, you can see how bad it breaks when it does. But good job by Danny to at least take a game on an experienced player, so that's pretty cool to see. And we'll see if Danny can pull off an upset here into Game 3, as he is probably going to be going first since New wants to go second. And looking like, yep, Danny is going first since New wants the OTK for the most part. And Magician Circle to grab the Magician, so nothing really of note for the most part so far. Gonna set Scapegoat, it looked like, and the Illusion Magic and another card I could not make out. But we'll see what it is. And preparation of rights to do some searching here. Just to get out probably just to get the OG Demise and the End of the World, which I think is like the only two targets you can search in the deck, pretty much with using pre-prep. So yeah, New's just gonna grab both the End of the World and the Demise here. So yeah, we'll figure out if Danny can pull this out, and he does have I did see a navigation, I think, set, so if he has Dark Magician in hand, which he does, because of the circle, we'll see if he can get a really good banish off of this. And Cycle the World comes down, and oh, navigation. And yeah, okay. Here's another thing. Here's another one that I feel like it's another example of he should have waited, I think, because like if you wait here after the summon, you would be able to banish the whatever the ritual, whichever of the rituals that New is bringing out, because then Circle would have gotten more value off of that. But if you just do that, you just don't get a Circle banish at all. So a bit of a lack of experience play here. Not bashing him. It's just like just a like new player mistake, which is common pretty much to me, I feel. And then Demise does come down, so yeah, and this is probably just gonna be blow the board. So all of that board's gonna go away, sadly. And yeah, Demise is a little bit slower attack than the new retrain. It's not gonna be hitting as hard, but it's still a lot. 24 to the face. And yeah, that's a lot of resources lost on Danny's side, and we'll see if he can recover here, get a recovery play going. Draws into, I think that's Skilled Dark Magician. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I don't see that doing anything for him. He's probably just gonna set that. There's no way. Yep, he does set that, and he's gonna pass. So New's drawing. We'll see if New can continue an OTK this turn. If he can't, he still has Demise, which is good because he can keep blowing the board to keep hitting direct damage. And yep, he's gonna use the effect here to blow the board again, destroying his own torrential tribute, which isn't really a factor really right now. He's gonna hit again for 24, which is gonna put Danny down to 32. So Danny's now down to like pretty much 2 turns if Demise is the only thing that New's gonna bring out this entire game. And draws into Yami. Okay. And sets it. That's not the correct zone for it to be set, but at this point it doesn't really matter, I feel. But again, that's the wrong zone to be set. But yeah, we'll see if New does. If he's too afraid of the back row here, he's gonna waste or like paying our 2,000. Because I think pretty sure he doesn't want to lose a Demise here. And yeah, he's probably just pondering if he can OTK this turn. Yep, he's gonna look through his graveyard. Reading Cycle the World here. I think he does have a banish effect, but maybe he doesn't. And yep, he's gonna nuke the board again. He's gonna attack directly, and yep, he notices it's a field spell. He's telling Danny, yeah, that's the wrong zone, you set that, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. So yep, attack direct for 2,400. Danny's now down to 800 life. So pretty much he has one more turn before game happens. So and New's pretty much screwing up on the scoreboard here, but he finally gets it together. And yep, Danny's turn now, and he does get into a Magician's Rod, so that's a good top deck, which is gonna get him a search, but it might be too little, too late. And yeah, it might be too late for him on this one, though. He is going to get a Circle and maybe a possible search of a Dark Magician. If he doesn't get a Dark Magician, they'll make Navigation Light, but no, he doesn't search the Circle here. He goes into Soul? No, he's going to take it back. Probably get the Circle. Yeah, he gets the Circle. There you go. But yeah, yeah, this might be too little too late, but hey, comebacks can happen. I mean, it's only one demise, so that's the good thing here. It's easy to get over. And all he has to do is get one Dark Magician to run it over. It doesn't look like he gets anything. He whiffs on the circle here. Is that it? Is that going to be game? Yep, it's going to be game here probably. Lore to draw 2 cards. Which is pretty much free given the fact that the entire deck's dark. And let's see here. He does Turning of the World to get out another ritual here. Using Darkest Diablos to get out Supreme King Dark. Supreme King. No, not Supreme King. Demise Supreme King, not like the other one, but like, yep, to get out that. And Diabolos does come down as well. This is pretty much game. Yep, and game. So, Danny put up a heck of a fight against a really experienced player, but doesn't come out on top. New does come out on top though, and good show of sportsmanship there with the handshake. But yeah, New comes out on top with his Demise Lair Darkness deck, and yeah, pretty. You can see like when it goes off in game 1, but when it bricks hard like it was in game 2. But in the end, New does come out with the victory. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the duel video, and yeah, leave a like, comment, definitely subscribe, and we should see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.